Hello students, how are you all? Are you fine? I hope you would be all fine. In previous class, we have discussed about the chapter penalty. We have discussed about the various types of planning under the Income Tax Act 1961 regarding to the planning. Before it, we have discussed about the tax liability regarding to the Hindu undivided family as well as HUF as well as partnership firm AOP BOI. Now, I am going to discuss about the offense liable prosecution. Dear students, if any types of mistake, if any types of act, if any types of activities which are performed by the assessee against the law, so such types of activities are liable to offense and prosecutions. Dear students, under the Income Tax Act 1961, offense invites prosecutions. To fight against the severe tax offense, such a tax evasion, the obligation of the economic penalty will be enough and shall not fulfill the purpose. Dear student, if the tax evader knew the facts that they can evade just by the paying penalty in the year, then they would find this more profitable. However, the consequence of landing in jail is a more severe consequence and works as a better prevention. Moreover, some of the most serious defaults attract prosecution against the offender. So, dear students, it is my humble submission regarding to the offense. In the case of chapter penalty, if assessee believe he will pay only the fine, he will pay only the monetary fine, so then it is not a pressure upon the assessee to prevent the activity of the tax evasion, income evasion and many other things against the income tax law. So, dear students, in the case of offense and prosecution, if the any assessee pay only economic penalty, so it is not enough. It is not enough for the assessee, and assessee promote to tax evasion. So then offense and prosecutions are severe consequence and such types of activities to better preventions. To prevent the tax evasion, income evasion, the offense and prosecutions are the severe consequences. To demote the assessee, to demote the such types of person who prevent the income, who conceal the income, who evades the tax as well as evades the income and not disclose the income and not pay the accurate amount of the tax, to demote such types of activities from such types of activities to the taxpayer, to the assessee, the offense and prosecution is the better way than the imposing the penalty. So, dear students, so offense and prosecutions chapter, offense and prosecution provisions are laid down by the government regarding to the income tax law. So, dear students, whenever an assessee commits a default lapse, he may prosecuted jail under the provision of Income Tax Act. It is not sufficient only imposing the penalty. It is well sufficient if the assessee does not submit its ITR in time, does not disclose its income in time, and as well as he involved the process of evasion of the tax. So dear students, the offense liable to prosecution, or he may be prosecuted under the income tax provision, and such types of activity is sufficient to prevent such types of activity. Dear students, tax offences may be specified in the tax law covering matter such as late filing, late payment, failure to declare taxable income or transaction, and negligence or fraudulent misstatement in tax declaration. There are some types of assessee who does not prepare its statement, income statement, expenses statement, balance sheet, does not prepare as per income tax provision. He concealed various types of income from profit and loss account or other account, and he show the expenses. Show the expenses in extra order. Dear student, to prevent such types of activities, offense liable to prosecution is the best way. Dear students, there are some types of also investments which are actually not invested by the assessee, but it is generally shown in the books of account. So such types of activities are prevented by the offense liable to prosecution. Dear students, there are some types of activity to not disclose the total income, not disclose the total earnings by the person. Some persons does not file its ITR in time. Some person does various types of activity against the law. To prevent these activities, offense liable prosecution is the good way. Section 276C. Section 276C. The prosecution shall be launched in case of willful evasion of tax. Dear students, sometimes various types of assessees declares its income on wrong basis without any willful, or we can say due to ignorance, he declared its income. He had not sufficient knowledge according to the rule. Dear students, but there are some assessee, there are some types of person who act any types of evasion of tax with willful. To demote such types of assessee, the offense liable to prosecution under section 276 is the good way. Section 277. A person shall be punished if he makes or deliver a false or untrue statement in any verification under this act or rule. Dear students, under the head of profit and gains from business and profession, there are several types of expenses. There are several types of expenses which are shown in the debit side of the profit and loss account. But without the verification, without the vouching, these expenses are not considered by the income tax department. So if any types of vouching, if any types of verification documents is presented by the assessee in false manner, in a cheating manner, in a fraud manner, so such types of activities are prevented under section 277 of Income Tax Act 1961. Dear students, Offense and prosecution. Dear students, this slide represent there are numerous numbers of activities regarding to the declaration of the income under the income tax return or under the preparation of the statement of profit and loss account. Offense and prosecution, section 275A. Section 275A refers contravention of order made under section 132 subsection 1, second proviso of or section 132 subsection 3 in case of search and seizure. Dear students, if any types of activities which are performed by the assessee against the search and seizure under section 132 subsection 1 subsection 3, if any types of activities are involved by the assessee, so in this case punishment will be up to 2 years. Dear students, and a punishment of the jail will be up to 2 years by the income tax department under the law, and in the case of fine there are no limit. Unlimited fine will be charged on the assessee in this case. Dear students, attention please. Generally people say government do not nothing if you did not declare the actual income. So dear student, section 75A should be read by such types of person who thinks such types of thinking. Dear student, section 275B, failure to afford necessary facility to authorized officer to inspect book of accounts or other document as required under section 132 subsection 1 clause 2B. According to this section, if any assessee does not support to the officer, to the investigating officer, to the income tax expert to provide the necessary documents, necessary files, so in this case the assessee will be punished with the jail up to 2 years, and in the case of monetary fine there is no limit. Unlimited fine will be charged to the assessee by the income tax department. Section 276, attention please. Section 276, removal, concealment, transfer or delivery of property to the throughout tax recovery. Dear students, in the case of tax recovery, if any activities are performed by the assessee against the tax recovery law, tax recovery provision, so the punishment of the jail will be up to 2 years. And in this case, monetary benefit, there is no limit of the monetary benefit. Section 276A refer to failure to comply with the provision of section 178 subsection 1 and subsection 3. Company in liquidation, in case of such types of activity, the punishment of jail will be from 6 months to 2 years, and there is no any types of provision regarding to the monetary fine. Dear students, section 276BB refers failure to pay the tax collected under the provision of section 206C. If any person, if any assessee, if any taxpayer, if any business entrepreneur fail to pay the tax collected, the amount of tax collected, the amount of tax which was collected by the such types of person, and does not submits, does not deposit in government account or fail to deposit the government account, the prosecution, the punishment will be the punishment of the imprisonment will be from 3 months to 7 years. And in the case of monetary fine, there is no limit, means unlimited fine will be charged on such types of person. Section 276C subsection 1 refers willful attempt to evade tax. Willful attempt to evade the tax. Penalty or interest or underreporting of income, non-congeniable offense under section 279A. 279A refers where tax sought to be evaded exceeds rupees 1 lakh, rupees 25 lakh with effect from 1st July 2017. The punishment will be either from 6 months to 7 years as a punishment of the imprisonment, and in the case of monetary fine, there is no limit of the monetary fine. Dear students, in other case, the punishment of the imprisonment will be from 3 months to 3 years. From 3 months to 3 years, and with effect from 2012, 1st July 3, it will be converted in 2 years. And monetary fines, there is no limit, and unlimited monetary fines will be charged by the government on such types of activities. Dear students, section 276B. 276B refers failure to pay the credit of central government tax deducted at sources. Tax deducted as source under chapter 17B, non-congeniable offense under section 279A or proviso to section 194B, or failure to pay or ensure payment of tax required by section 115O subsection 2 first proviso to section 194R subsection 1 proviso to section 194S subsection 1 or section 194BA subsection 2 refers failure to pay the credit of central government. If any types of credit of central government does not pay by the assessee, the punishment of the imprisonment will be from 3 months to 7 years. And regarding to the monetary fines, there is no limit, means unlimited fine will be imposed by the income tax department. In this case, it is important point, the provision of this section shall not apply if payment in respect of TDS has been made to the credit of the central government at any time or before the time prescribed for filing the TDS statement in respect to such a payment applicable to with effect from 1st October 2024. Dear student, this is the amended point. It should be noted down. Dear students, section 276C2 276.2 refers willful attempt to evade payment of any tax, penalty or interest, non-congeniable offense under section 279A. If any tax is evaded with willful, in the case of payment of the tax, payment of the penalty, payment of the interest, so dear students, the punishment of the imprisonment will be from 3 months to 3 years. It will be reduced from the 1st July 2012 from 3 years to 2 years. And in the case of monetary fine, there is no limit, means unlimited fine will be imposed or charged by the Income Tax Department. Section 276CC, willful failure to furnish return of fringe benefit under Section 115WD, Section 115WH, or return of income under Section 139 subsection 1 or under Section 139 subsection 8A, or response to notice under Section 142 subsection 1 or Section 148 Section 153A, non-congeniable offence under Section 279A. In this case, where tax sought to be evaded exceed rupees 1 lakh, exceed rupees 1 lakh, exceed rupees 1 lakh, exceed rupees 1 lakh will be converted rupees 25 lakh from 1st July 2012. The punishment of the imprisonment to the assessee from 6 months to 7 years, and monetary fine will be unlimited. The no limit of the monetary fine. Dear students, this slide represent if a person shall be liable to, if a person shall not be liable to be prosecuted under this section, if he furnish the return before expiry of the assessment or tax payable by such person, not being a company as reduced by the advance tax self-assessment tax paid before the expiry of the assessment. TDS and TCS does not exceed rupees 10,000. So dear students, the imprisonment will be the imprisonment will be from 3 months to 3 years, but it is reduced with effect from 1st July 2017 to 2 years. Dear students, in the case of monetary fine, there is no limit. So dear students, regarding to the offence and prosecutions, there are some types of also provisions, some types of also rules. Section 276CC, willful failure to furnish in due time return or total income required to be furnished by notice under Section 158 BC, subsection 1, clause A. In this case, the punishment of the imprisonment will be from 3 months to 3 years, and monetary fine under the no limit, and unlimited monetary fine will be imposed by the Income Tax Department. Regarding to 276D, willful failure to produce account and documents under Section 142 subsection 1 or to comply with a notice under Section 142 subsection 2A up to 1 years, the punishment of the imprisonment up to 1 years, and monetary fine will be rupees 4 lakh to rupees 10 lakh, rupees 4 lakh to 10, rupees 4 to rupees 10 for every day of default. Section 277, false statement in verification or delivery of false account, etc., non-congeniable offence under Section 279A. In this case, there are first case where the tax sought to be evaded exceed rupees 1 lakh, and it will be converted rupees 25 lakh from 1st July 2012. The imprisonment The punishment of the imprisonment will be from 6 months to 7 years. In the case of monetary fine, there is no limit. In other cases, the punishment will be from 3 months to 3 years. And in this case, from 1st July 2012, the punishment of the jail will be from 3 months to 3 years will be 2 years. And in the case of monetary fine, there is no limit. And unlimited, it means unlimited fine will be imposed. According to the wish of the Income Tax Department, the fine will be imposed. Dear students, regarding to the offence in prosecution, Section 277A. Section 277A refers falsification of books, of account or document, etc. to enable any person to evade any tax, penalty or interest chargeable, leviable under the Act. The punishment will be from 3 months to 3 years, and 3 months to 3 years are converted from 1st July 2012 as a 12 years. And monetary fines, there is no limit. Section 278. Abatement of false return, account, statement or declaration relating to income or fringe benefits chargeable to tax, non-cognizable under Section 279A. Under this, there are two types of case. First, where tax, penalty or interest, tax, penalty or interest sought to be evaded exceed rupees 1 lakh and rupees 25 lakh from 1st July 2017, the punishment of the jail will be from 6 months to 7 years and no limit of the monetary fines regarding this. In other case, the prosecution of the punishment of the jail will be from 3 months to 3 years with effect from 1st July 2017. It will be 2 years. And in the case of monetary fine, there is no limit. Dear students, Section 278A refer second and subsequent offence under Section 276B, 276BB, 276C subsection 1, 276CC, 276DD, 276E, 277 and 278. The punishment of the prosecution will be from 6 months to 7 years, and monetary punishment will be no limit, and unlimited monetary fine will be imposed on such types of OCC. Section 280 subsection 1 refers disclosure or of particulars by public servant in contravention of Section 138 subsection 2, prosecution to be instituted with the previous section of central government under Section 280 subsection 2 refers. In this case, the punishment of the jail will be up to 6 months, simple or rigorous, and in the case of financial fines, there is no limit up under this. Dear students, regarding to the office liable to be office liable to prosecution, I am going to discuss with the help of a case study. In this case, a young man A, Mr. Young Man A, is arrested for shoplifting at a local grocery store after scrutiny cameras capture him concealing items in his backpack and attempting to leave without paying. So, dear students, in this case, the solution of this case, A is apprehended by the store security and taken to the police station where he is formally arrested. fingerprints and photographed. In the case of investigation, police review security footage, interviews, witness, and many attempt to be conducted Alex to obtain a statement. What is the charging decision regarding this? The district attorney decide whether he is formally charged Alex with petty larceny based on the evidence gathered and initial court appearances. Alex is brought before a judge to be informed of the charge against him, receive legal counsel and potential set bail condition. So dear students, it is my humble submission regarding the offense to prosecution is such a types of provision where performed any types of activity regarding to the income tax evasion, mispresentation of accounting statement. So there are several provisions to charge on such types of assessee and prevent to such types of assessee to do such types of activities. So with this view, with this discussion, I hope you all got each and every point regarding this. So dear students, in next class I will discuss about the income tax filing. What are the basic terminology and which types of ITR should be accepted or chosen by the income tax department, which types of statement which is used by the taxpayer. So I will discuss in next class regarding this. So thanks to all of you for your nice listening cooperation. Thanks again to all of you.